Hello, my name is Benjamin Miller and I'm a lawyer at Community Legal Education Ontario. If you're on the board of a nonprofit wondering what does Ontario's Not-for-Profit Corporations Act mean for us, then this video will help you understand some of the basic questions around the work involved in transitioning to ONCA. But before we start, I just want to flag that this video contains general legal information. It doesn't contain legal advice specific to your situation. If you're interested in getting legal advice, then I would invite you to check out our directory of lawyers that practice in this area on our website. So the first question you may ask yourself is, do we actually need to do anything to comply with ONCA? And while the answer is technically no, ONCA will automatically apply to most nonprofits incorporated in Ontario, whether or not they do anything. In practice, it is generally a very good idea to actively update one's governing documents to reflect rules in ONCA and to learn about the other rules in ONCA. So you've decided you want to transition to ONCA. Now you're wondering, when should we do it and how long is it going to take us? Well, what you need to know is there's a 3-year transition period between when ONCA took effect on October 19th, 2021, and when ONCA will replace most non-compliant rules in your governing documents on October 19th, 2024. Within this 3-year transition period, your governing documents continue to be valid, even if they're non-compliant with ONCA, as long as they were valid before ONCA took effect. How long does it take to transition to the ONCA? I've heard estimates that range from 6 to 12 months. Whether it takes longer or shorter in your case is influenced by a number of factors, some of which are listed on this slide. So you've decided now's the time to transition to ONCA. What are the actual steps involved in a typical process? Well, number one, gathering important documents, and this is always a good idea. Don't need to wait for ONCA for that. Number two, identifying and discussing needed and desired changes in bylaws and articles, and our website has lots of resources to help you identify and discuss those changes. Number three, either A, drafting completely new bylaws, or B, amending your existing bylaws. And our website contains interactive tools that in fact help you do either of those things. Number four, you may wish to get a legal review, either of things that you've written, or you may want to involve a lawyer earlier to do the writing. Things will vary with the organization. Number five, the board may then vote to approve changes if they have the authority to do so. Number six, the members' approval is required for changes to articles and bylaws, so that's a must. And then once all of the approvals internally are finished, certain things need to be filed with the Government of Ontario. So you may want to get access to the new Ontario Business Registry to make your filing. And if you're a registered charity, you may need to make further filings. I often get the question, do we need a lawyer? And I mentioned 2 ways that you might involve a lawyer. The answer is there's no legal requirement to have a lawyer involved in your ONCA transition process, but it may be prudent to do so. There may be advantages to having a lawyer involved. What I would emphasize is that working with a lawyer is never all or nothing. There are lots of benefits to individuals on your board, on your governance committee, your staff, taking an active role in working with a lawyer, if you choose to do so, in the transition process. It's a learning experience. Their input is valuable in crafting rules that are realistic and more likely to be followed, and so on. If you have any questions about anything in this video or any other content you find on our website, please feel free to email me at benjamin.miller@cleo.on.ca. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you all the best in your transition process.